I'd like to give you the first paid close session replay, which is arguably one of the most important sessions we will have. Hey guys, welcome to the Octo-Content model. I want to invite you guys to either come into the Laboom Squad, which is a mentorship program workshop where we implement the Octo-Content model. This is a 3-month journey where you will create content that is niche specific to your audience, and you will syndicate it to the 8 most popular social platforms. But what I'd like to do is I'd like to give you the first paid close session replay, which is arguably one of the most important sessions we will have in the entire 12-week journey. Because in week 1 is where we create your pillar content. This is the content that we will divide up into native formats for each of the 8 platforms. That includes Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, and then we get into sound, where we strip the audio from the video and create your podcast for iTunes, for SoundCloud, and for Alexa. Alexa, stop. So to get a clearer understanding of how valuable this 3-month journey is, check out the video on this page with Gary V on it. It's about 10 minutes long, and it's where Oliver the Octopus illustrates the process beautifully. Then as you scroll down the page, you will have access to the original birth of the Octo-Content model. This is quite a long video, so you want to skip to the sections of your choice right there. The times are specified. And finally, there is an email capture on this page somewhere. By entering your email in this field, one of the Laboomers, which is what we call our members in the Laboom Squad, will not only send you the full replay on this page, which was in fact a prep section to the official paid sessions, but they will send you all 5 pre-sessions, and more importantly, they will send you the first paid session for free. So go ahead and enter your email for all of the 5 pre-sessions and the first paid session on creating your pillar content, and then you can make a decision on whether you want to join us or not on the full 3-month journey. I'm going to be real here, and I'm just going to say that this is the most epic thing that I've ever been a part of. My name is Marc Lalonde. I'm signing off, and I will hopefully see you on the inside. Bye-bye now.
All right. Well, welcome to some lessons about Octo-Content and branding resume. That was a fantastic intro, Mark Davis, wasn't it?
Oh, it was just dynamic. You know, I've been following this guy for years, and I know you have too, Carol. And it is just phenomenal things and the value that he puts out in all of his trainings. I'm just so excited for this course to hit. It's just unbelievable.
Yeah. And I've been working with Mark too. I'm Carol, Earl, by the way, and this is Richard Brown, Minor Details. But yeah, we've both worked with Mark, but I've been working with him for a long time, for almost 5 years, but give or take. No, it's been over 5 years. So, but he is a phenomenal man. There were so many other leaders out there and whatnot that I went to follow, and no one comes even close to Marc Lalonde. He's got this system down pat. There's not a detail that he doesn't leave out. There's not a question that goes unanswered. This man is phenomenal. It's because of him that I am where I am today, and just loving it.
Yeah, and I'm just stoked. You know, when you think about the Octo-Content and everything that it entails and the mass exposure you get, it just blows you away. It just blows you away.
Yeah, this really puts you all out on like 8 different social media platforms. learning these things that he can give you. I mean, you're talking about going from doing a daily method of operation to just doing this once a week and having massive exposure. This is great. So
what do you say, Carol? We just dive right into it.
Okay.
Let's show them what this is all about.
All right, great. Well, let me pull up something to give you an idea of what Octo, who we call Oliver, what he does for us. So bear with us just a moment, and I'll pull that right up. This is Oliver. And what happens here is that, as you can see at the very top, where there's a little happy face, that's where you create your blog, which is a brand resume. And the course, we'll go a little into that too, actually teaches you to put your resume online. Hard copies of resumes don't seem to exist anymore. This is the way to do it, and it's the way to attract your audience and keep them engaged. More on that later. But the 8 different fields of social media that you're taught in this program is you're taught how to post in LinkedIn, Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and believe it or not, also Alexa, iTunes, and SoundCloud. This is absolutely phenomenal. So let me give you a slight course breakdown on the Octo-Content. Here's our course, and if you notice, it was a $5,000 course, guys. I was a little fast on the clicker there, but this course consists of, and I'm going to have to, okay, so this course outline, as you can see here, consists of 13 different sessions. And it consists of your content creation, teaching you how to create content properly, the right way. It's very easy. We also teach you how to finalize and optimize your pillar content. What pillar content is the one video that you'll make once a week that you can chop up into like 30 different sections, you know, as many or as few as you want. And those are the posts that you use to send out to all these social media sites. This is just awesome. He also goes over automated webinars. He also goes over a little thing about when you're seeing, or when people are seeing you through your webinar, you wonder, are they really live or are they Memorex? And he talks about that and how to apply those techniques as well. We also go through creating your custom quote and images and cover art for your posts, for various things that you do, and the right way to do them as well. We also teach you how to create lead capturing video clips. Now, these are clips that go in front of your video before you actually show the whole thing. It's just a little enticer to get people to want to watch. We also go through creating audio for your podcast and Alexa skills, which is awesome. It's just absolutely incredible. It's so much easier than what you really think. When we started this, I'm like, oh, how am I going to do this? I really wanted to do it, and it was so easy. The way Mark explains it, it's wonderful. Session 8, if you don't have a blog, you're basically homeless. And that's where we talk about the brand resume blog, where it contains everything that you do. And he goes through that with you also. Session 9, populating your perfect blog post with content. There's a certain amount of content, a certain type of content that you need to use with each of your blog posts, and you're taught that as well. In session 10, we get a little bit more into what's called creating your RSS feed. And again, your channel art and submitting your posts to podcasts and iTunes and so forth. Your RSS feed is a certain thing that you do online so that your iTunes, Alexa, podcasts actually are generated over and over again so people actually get to hear them. We also go over creating your Amazon Alexa flash briefing skills. What that is how to write up, and there's an exact way to do it, there's a little place that you write up about you and what you do, and there's a very specific way to do that so you can get approved through Alexa. And we go through all that as well. And then the very last one, well, let's see, is that the last one? Let me scroll this down a little bit more. Yeah. The last one is then taking all of this information that you've been taught and syndicating it to all those social media platforms. So now what I want to do is explain to you a little bit more about what all you will get with this program that we're about to offer you here in just a minute. Okay, so what you will get with this program, and it's not like the Octo-Content showed $5,000. The brand resume showed $2,000. And although it is well worth that, they both are, I mean, and even more, because people like, oh gosh, Tony Robbins, Ty Lopez, a lot of these big guys, they use this type of program. Only they have, 30 million people running around putting all this content and these things together for them. So this is something that you can do and start to get in on the act. And what we're going to offer you is we're going to give you 6 free webinars. The first one that you'll get is our first free, because this is a paid session in the Octo-Content, creating compelling and engaging content. And if nothing else, this is going to help you a bunch, because that's one thing that people really do struggle with a lot. The other thing we're going to do, and I'm going to scroll down here to start here, is because we had 5 public webinars that we did just prior to starting the entire class for Octo-Content. And what we're going to do is we're going to give you those first 5. Okay, this one is about syndicating content, with the Octo-Content program, exactly how to do all that. The next one is to help you to have an unfair advantage in today's digital landscape. This is a great video. This one is about getting tons of comments. Here, Mark had put up here 200 comments on LinkedIn in 24 hours. This is not unheard of. I've been getting 300 plus. We just looked at that the other day, and I was just totally blown away. Richard's getting them too.
There's a way to do this, and you're going to be totally amazed.
Yeah, there's a right way and a wrong way, guys, and we've got the right way, and it works. So this is another one. Do you want to be a superhero? And so it kind of teaches you even more about the tricks of the trade and things that you really need to learn to become a superhero or a superstar. And this one is kind of more about how you actually syndicate across the top of social platforms, all these 5. It really goes in depth. It's how long is this one? Yeah, it's an hour and a half. Okay, but Mark chewing his gum, and he talks about that too. He's a real character, guys, isn't he?
Yes, to say the least.
Yeah. So you're going to get those 5 webinars and the very first paid private session of those 12 available. What do you think of that? That's pretty good, isn't it?
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah. But like we said, the price, $5,000, $2,000, that's crazy.
Yep. It's not too many people can afford that.
No.
But I think we've got a deal.
Oh, yeah. We got a deal. You're not going to believe this, but here we go. Okay. What you'll see scrolling on the bottom of the screen, I'm not sure if that started yet or not, but anyway, there'll be 2 links. You can use either one, and we'll put one in the chat and one along with the video as well. It'll pull up this page, okay? And there's a little video here that you can watch, and it's a short little video that Mark is going to reiterate, because it was basically the one that I played in the beginning. Only it's a really shorter version, but it's basically the same. So the next one you're going to get, this is wonderful. This is the one that really explains the Octo-Content model. And he goes in here and explains how, and he uses Gary Vee as an example and what he does and how this is put together. So you really want to watch that. That's an awesome video. And you're also here getting the full replay of Octo-Content model webinar. This is kind of about the birth of Octo-Content, when Mark very first came up with this whole idea, this whole system, and put it together. It's a really long video.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, it's like over 2, pushing 3 hours. Like I said, Mark likes to babble a lot. So what you can do is underneath here, you can see that there are particular topics that are talked about in that video. And you can go through here and decide which of these you might want to listen to first, or something that just really, you know, strikes your thought pattern that you want to listen to. And the times here are time specific on the video, so they're easy to find. So you can skip around, watch different sections, different times, because a lot of you I know are really busy. Ultimately, if you watch the whole thing, it is wonderful. So, ready for the special offers?
I think we should give it to him, Carol.
I think we need a drum roll.
Yeah.
Where's your drums? There you go. All right, here we go. Octo-Content model. This $5,000 course. We're going to let you have it for $199.10.
That's a steal.
I mean,
a steal.
This guy, and it has been selling for the $5,000. It's really hard to get, but because of, you know, things going on these days and people don't have the money. But right now, especially because of what's going on health-wise and whatnot with everyone, and not everybody working, and yet you need to work in order to generate money, and you need to know how to do that, and that's what this teaches you. You're getting it for just under $200. I know, where do you sign up, right? We'll get to that. The branding resume course. This is the one where what you typically do is all of these posts and things that you create is you send them back to your blog, to this brand resume course. It's very particular. I don't have one of those pulled up. I think we should find one maybe and give an idea.
I think we should. Yeah, I think we should.
Okay. Let me pull one up. So bear with us here just a moment. Let me pull one up to give you an idea of how this works. Okay. All right. Here we go. This is a brand resume. This one is mine, Visioning Utopia. And you would use this to put whatever it is that you've branded yourself as. Of course, we brand our name, and then whatever your particular brand that you use for your name, like, you know, are you busy with being a marketing agency? Are you busy being someone who likes to coach people? Or do you have a particular product that is very specific to you that you're soliciting? Whatever, you know, you are branding you and your name with is basically what the title would be. Like Mark, his is the wealthy trainer, obviously. And then you have all these different tabs where you have, it connects directly to your blog in here. You have certain passions that you're all about. I've got a tab on here to learn more about internet marketing, personal branding, network marketing, mentors for success, you know, my life blog, individual webinars I've done, interviews, podcasts, testimonials about me, life hacks, how to contact me. So lots of different things, and you don't have to name them this. It's just you have all this ability to specify things that you do on here. On here, you know, my thing is about manifesting your dreams into reality. So I've got a little video there that I run. Here's Oliver again. And this is where my blog posts, the most recent ones, I have it set up so that, you know, they would show on my first page and so forth. And then I have one where, go here, say testimonials from people. And this is kind of like your hard copy resume. This is people talking about you and, what they know of you and what their experience has been with you. So you have a tab all about that. Mine set up so it always goes back to home so that, they have the opportunity to go and click on another button. I have an about button as far as what I'm all about and what I've done. And let's see, there we go. And on here, of course, I have a picture of my funny face. And then I give a little testimonial about myself and what I've done, where I've come from. And I also then go into my story as to, where I started from. And yeah, I'm the little one right there, getting squished by my big sister. Some of the hardships you've had and things you've gone through, your successes, things you've done. I've had some deaths in my life. I drove truck for a while, more deaths. Well, I'll tell you, I've had a lot of that in my lifetime. And finally, actually, this is our dream home. This is my big log cabin. See these little tiny chairs so you can get an idea how big this is in a chalet out back, and lots of different things and pools. Yeah, so this blog, this brand resume is really all about you, where anyone could find out anything that they need to about you and what you do. And that's the course that is $2,000. But because of the times right now and so forth, we're going to let that go for $149.10. It's just a rounding thing. And one other thing we have too, this is a new class that is being created, and the class will open August 6th this year. And if you want to get in this class, it's $99.10 again. And what this class does, let me see if I can get back here to this one. Yeah, here it is, content creators. It's a free course for people. The $99 is because you have to sign up to be part of and participate in the class, because this is all one-on-one with Mark and learning each individual thing that you need to know and learn to be a good content creator. Because let's face it, it is all about your content and what you put out there.
Yes, it is. That's what people pay attention to.
Yeah.
And the value that you put out.
Right, right. And like, I'm really bad at writing. I always have been. I just don't like to write. It takes too long to write things down. It's all in my head. So get it from my head into content. It's like, I really struggle with it. But we'll learn a whole lot of tips and creative things in that class. And it's 25 lessons. I think he's got some of it up to give you an idea like the others. This one here, yeah. Well, they're all not done yet because we're only starting on the 6th. But another neat thing about this is if you are in the class, you will have an opportunity to be able to be one of the special people that will get picked that will be among our rising stars. In other words, people who are actually doing something really good, really important. And if you get in on here, oh my heavens, you talk about being seen, and you talk about getting a jump start, a superstardom. This is the place you want to be. There's just no doubt about it. So that, whoopsie, I see he's going, it's got me stuck in there already. Okay, well, we're not going to go there just yet. He gave me a hint about that, but I guess there it is. So, but anyway, yes, this class will be phenomenal. I mean, if you're not used to doing videos or pictures or, putting together that content to really make it work, this is where you're going to find out from a lot of people who've been there, done that, know how to do it. And you will learn so much. And to be there during the class, to actually see this one-on-one and learn it will be absolutely phenomenal. I'm going to, I didn't tell them, as I said, I'm going to stop my share. So all you need to do to be a part of this is the addresses that are scrolling along the bottom of the page, or with the video, or in the chat, whichever, depending on how you're seeing this. You just put your email right there, and you will get those 6 courses, and it'll pop up, and the screen that you will see will be this one explaining them all. And then whichever one or all or 2 or whatever you would like to have. And it's really hard for me to suggest to you, if you just wanted one, which one to get. I mean, really, what do you think?
Exactly. I would say start somewhere. And once you get started with this, you're going to want to continue. I guarantee you, because you're going to learn so much. And I know there's a lot of bullshit out in the market today, but trust me, this is pure value, and you will learn and master this.
Yeah, because Mark is just, I can't even think of the word, because he's so phenomenal. He is such a people person, which is why he babbles a whole lot during the webinars, because he's, it's like we are all his family. It's just, there's nobody else there with him. This is just him doing it. And he knows that all of us are watching and are here. And we talk back and forth through the chat or whatever. And then some of us do get on with them one-on-one, different times too. I guarantee you will fall in love with these programs, because you will get somewhere. And to get these at this pricing right now, it's a steal.
It's beyond a steal. It's just beyond a steal, hands down.
Yeah.
I would highly take advantage of this, folks. Put in your email, click on the links below, jump on board, take action.
Right. That's what
you will thank yourself down the road. I promise you.
Yeah, really. That's what I did when I first met Mark, and I haven't left his side since. Like I said, he's just phenomenal. You'll be in love with these programs. You will say, why didn't I do this before? Well, let me stop this silly share and get back here, and I can take off my specs because I don't have to read anything anymore. But yeah, guys, if you have any questions, you want to get a hold of either of us.
Any questions, any concerns whatsoever, please just reach out, get in touch with either one of us.
Yeah. And our little hashtags or email or something, either running in the video or with the link or in the chat or somewhere, you'll find it. It's there. So anyway, I hope you've gotten some really good value out of this, that it's enlightened you somehow, that you will take action, because that's the only thing that's going to get you anywhere, is taking action on something. And these costs are just, you're not going to find anything this good, that price. I guarantee it. And I don't use that word lightly. But this, this was an answer to a prayer that I had been looking for. And you'll feel the same way. Okay. So anyway, you got anything else you want to?
Other than jump on board now, folks. Do it now. Do it now.
Click that link. Get your 6 freebies and sign up for one of those courses. Really. Octo-Content will really have all the detail that you need on everything. But then you do need the proper blog. If you have one, you can use that for now. But once you see how that brand resume is really laid out, and the detail on the course, which I could go through, but I know we've been on here for a while, as it is, and I don't want to bore y'all. But it's not boring. When you get into these things, it's like you just want more. Give me more. I want more, right?
Yeah.
I can only do so much at once, but it's wonderful. So, guys, we hope that you have a great evening. We hope that you all stay healthy and get wealthy and wiser, and join us in the Laboom Squad. Check out these classes and get yourself into superstardom.
God bless. Richard and Carol signing out.
Bye for now.
Aloha.